Okay, this is my review on a Misen saucepan, 3 quarts that I bought. It just arrived. It's a 5-ply construction. It looks very, uh, you know, it looks very sturdy. You see that it looks very good. I had, cookware in the past. I mean, different cookware. I had Italian cookware. I have stainless steel. I was always afraid of stainless steel because, you know, I wasn't, I didn't have the knowledge that I have now, you know? And I tried to stay away from it, knowing that now that this is will last you forever. If you take care of it, it will last you forever. This a saucepan, is very heavy. I mean, not heavy as far as it's heavy. It's not heavy to the point that you cannot carry it. But I mean, even the lid, it looks very well made. Uh, it's a Chinese brand, uh, and it looks very good. I mean, compared to I've seen people that I know that have all clad and I have all brands like Misen. I cannot compare by side because obviously I don't have them. But I can tell you that I have a skillet from the same brand from Misen, which I'm very happy with. I'm also have their carbon steel lines of skillets, which uh, I started getting introduced by carbon steel by using Chinese woks. I bought a Chinese wok from China, a heavy one, carbon steel, which I love very much. And I started buying the carbon steel skillets from Misen, which I love it. I cannot tell you how much I love my carbon steel pans. But this saucepan is very, it looks very well made. I'm gonna have a lot of good use for it. I have, and I hate to say this, I have a complete set of clad, which I can tell you that they they don't they don't burn. I mean, actually, they heat up very fast, and I mean that's a good thing. But as far as the skillets, even for eggs and stuff like that, everything sticks. You can sear meat and you can cook. I mean, stews and for acidic stuff is okay. And they achieve they heat evenly, uh, but it's overpriced and it's not worth the hype. I can tell you that right now because I've been using them since 2003. If you raise them up, medium, more than medium high, everything's gonna burn. And I mean, but technically, you can cook in low heat, you can cook fast. But I don't know. I kind of like stainless steel better compared to Hexclad, which is overpriced and is not worth the hype. You know. And actually, I like carbon steel better for my eggs rather than to have this expensive cookware. And I'm starting transitioning to stainless steel since now I go to school for culinary school, and I started like really researching and learning my technique and seeing why I was so scared of stainless steel in the past. And everything was like I should have researched things better. I should have practiced more. I should have used it more. But I guess you learn from your mistakes. But I can tell you, don't make the same mistakes that I did. Don't buy an expensive set like Hexclad, which they're okay. They're not superb. They're not the greatest thing on earth. I mean, they may last you longer than Teflon for sure. Teflon you don't want to buy Teflon. And I mean, for that part, I would rather Hexclad than Teflon. But you don't need to go this route. This is too much money for what it's worth. You can go stainless steel, and you can compensate for maybe a skillet that you can use it just for eggs, or you can just go, to the deep end with, and start using carbon steel, which is the best option, I would say, for me, or cast iron. I have a cast iron skillet that I use it for slow cooking and stuff. I have a Le Creuset pot that I use for my bracing and for all the bracing that I do. I use the Le Creuset. But I can tell you, don't buy hex clad. This is too much money for what it's worth, and you can compensate for. You can take, and I'm not. I hate to say this, but and I don't want to promote different brands, but Misen, this one is 5-ply. It looks very well made. I already use a skillet. I love it, and I use their carbon steel and their stainless steel, and I like it. And I started buying, little by little, I started buying my sets, my stainless steel sets, which they're gonna last you forever. So, and they're less expensive than Hexclad. And even though Hexclad so far, I've been having it since 2023, I would say that they're okay, but not for the price. I think you could do better. And this is my recommendation. Go stainless steel, go do some research, start learning how to use them. It's just easy to make, easy to use. Once you get away from that scare feeling of, oh my God, I don't know how to cook with the stainless steel. Just learn. Just watch some YouTubes and just in your practice, burn a few things, and you'll notice that it's you're gonna get off you're gonna get off that scary feeling, and you're just gonna go for it. At culinary school, most of what I use is either iron or stainless steel. They have some Teflon, but it just gets damaged so easy, and you don't want that on your food. So I would go stainless steel. Misen is a great brand. For the price, I would say for 5-ply, I would say it's very reasonable. I didn't buy the whole set because I have, that, which, I have to live with it now with the knowing that I bought them, and well, I'm going to use them until one day they won't no longer be, useful, but they have their use. I can put it in the oven. I can do a few things. Just delicate things, they're not good for that. But I would go stainless steel. This is my honest opinion. I've been cooking for many, many years, and my family have used aluminum pans. Those old pots that you had to cure, and well, they're not the safest or the healthiest, but that's what I'm used to when I was growing up. But now that I've been cooking for many years, I can tell you, stainless steel is the way to go. And Misen is not a bad idea. I would say if you cannot afford the whole set, just start buying little by little. Get yourself a 5-quart, pot, and get the saucepan. I like the 3-quart because with this, I can do a lot of things compared to a 1.5 or a 2, which is like $10 cheaper or $20 cheaper. I would go for a 3-quart and above, because I do a lot of cooking, and Hexclad, please stay away from it. It's not worth the money. I would say if you want to spend money on Hexclad, I would say you're wasting your money, honestly. And I don't care what they say. I'm going to post this on YouTube because, I want people to realize that they advertise so much that's not really worth it. For the money that you pay for it, no, it's not. I would rather go stainless steel and carbon steel combined and just go for it. On Hexclad versus stainless steel, you can use any utensils, and that's true. But for delicate stuff, Hexclad is not a good choice. You can slow cook, and you can braise, and you can sear, which is good because you can do that with stainless steel. You can do that with carbon steel. The only thing I would not do on my carbon steel skillets is acidic stuff, like, you know, a tomato sauce or something acidic. I would rather use stainless steel, and or my Le Creuset, which is it's wonderful, you know. So this is my recommendation. I hope you guys have a great day, a wonderful day, and see you in my next video.